Welcome back to Health with Hailey. Today's class is a quick 15-minute upper body workout using a pair of light free weights. So when you're ready, roll out your mat and let's get started. Let's start off today's class on all fours to quickly stretch things out before we get started. So make your way down to your mat. Slowly arch your back, breathe in, and exhale as you round your spine. Look down. Arch your spine, look up, breathe in. Exhale as you round your spine, look down. One more time. Arch your spine, look up. Exhale, round your spine, look down. Back to neutral and thread your right arm through your body, just leaning gently on your shoulder to warm everything up. Take a few deep breaths here. Slowly make your way back to all fours and thread your left arm through your center. One more deep breath here. And slowly make your way back to all fours. And let's press back into a downward facing dog. Take a few moments to slowly stretch everything out in the back sides of your legs. Really pressing back strong through your shoulders. And slowly make your way back to center. Come into a modified push-up position. And let's press down for 10 push-ups. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, focusing on core engagement, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep everything nice and lifted and press back into a puppy dog pose. Take a quick breath here and then shift back into that high plank position, and let's transition to some shoulder taps. You have 14 more. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And nicely done. Go ahead and press back into a child's pose to open up our upper back and hip flexors. Let's take a few breaths here. Go ahead and release. Make your way up to a standing position and grab a hold of your light free weights. Today's workout is focusing on combination movements. So starting off in the center of our mat, we have our bicep curls to our overhead press. Here we go for 10. 9, keeping everything nice and controlled. 8, 7, and 6. We want to try to limit the amount of swinging and momentum used for this particular exercise, and just really focusing on slow and controlled movements. Let's do 3 more. Last 2. And 1. Great work. Shake it out. Hold on to those weights. We're going to transition to an overhead tricep skull crusher. So holding the weights close together, you're going to bend and extend for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. If you feel it in the back sides of your arms, you're doing it correctly. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Go ahead and set those heavier weights aside and grab a hold of maybe some 5-pound or 3-pound weights that you have as well. Next up, we have our front raise to back pulls. Again, for 10 reps. So straight up for front and then pull it to your back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, focusing on slow and controlled movements. That's 5, 6, 7. You got 3 more. 8, keeping everything shoulder level. 9, and 10. Well done. Go ahead and set those weights off to the side and make your way down to the mat for some modified push-ups. This is wrapping us up on this particular set. So let's make these count. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Go ahead and press back into a child's pose to take a few moments to catch your breath. Slowly roll yourself back up and make your way back up to a standing position. Grab a hold of your lighter free weights and make your way back towards the center of your mat. Next up, we have our lateral raise to serve the platter. So starting off with a lateral raise and then palms up for the serve the platter. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, trying to keep everything shoulder level and again slow and controlled. 5, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now let's trade those weights out for some heavier weights. Next up, you have 10 tricep kickbacks. So slightly bent over, knees are slightly bent, elbows extend and press back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, don't forget to breathe, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and change those weights out one more time for those lighter weights. You have 10 bent over reverse flies for 10, 9, 8. These are targeting those upper back muscles. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Go ahead and transition down to your mat. Grab a hold of the heavier free weights. Place them in front of you into like a modified push-up position. We have 10 renegade rows coming up. So shift forward into your high plank position or modified push-up and press back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Remember to keep your core engaged. 5, 4. Slow and controlled here. Last 3, 2. You're doing great. 1. Go ahead and release those weights, shift them off to the side, and press back for a child's pose for a quick breather. And release. Make your way back up to a standing position. Grab a hold of your heavier free weights. And next up we have a combo bicep movement. So you're going to start off with a hammer curl and then go into a winged curl for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, slow and controlled. 5, 4, make sure your knees are slightly bent. 3, 2, and last one. Well done. Let's hold on to those free weights. Curl them back up to a front press position and let's press up for 10. Last 6, 5, 4, lose your breath, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. We're going to quickly transition to big circles, so hanging on to those free weights. You're going to slowly bring them up and overhead out nice and wide for a circle. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let's go ahead and shift and change out those weights for the lighter free weights once again. Next up, you have small front circles to reverse circles. Bring your weights up to about shoulder height and circle back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause for a moment, catch your breath. Then let's get ready to do 10 more in the opposite direction. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Let's set those weights back down and take a moment to go ahead and stretch out our triceps. So bring your arm up and overhead and switch sides. And then let's get ready for our final round of movements. Let's transition back down to our mat. We're gonna start off with a plank hold for 1 minute. Here we go. Just focus on your breath. Keep your gaze straight down so your neck is not craning up or down. Trying to pull your belly button up towards your spine. And breathe. Great job, you're about halfway there, so last 30 seconds. Keep breathing. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. And slowly make your way down to one side. We have a 30-second side plank hold coming up. So press up onto your forearm and lift for 30. Keep breathing. Focus on keeping your hips nice and lifted. You have 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. And release. Take a moment to catch your breath. And then once you're ready, you're going to press back up into that side plank position. And you're going to thread your arm close to your center and back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you're so strong, you got this, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Let's take a quick mermaid stretch and release. And let's go ahead and make our way over to the other side. And carefully press up into your side plank position for your 30-second side plank hold. Here we go. Great, you last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. Take a moment to catch your breath and then press back up for your 10, thread the shoulders. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Go ahead and release. Slowly make your way back up to center for your mermaid stretch in the other direction. And go ahead and release, make your way back to center, and then shift over onto your bottom side. We're going to come up into a modified V-sit and then just tap our heels down to the ground. So come up into your V-sit and tap for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and release. And make your way back down to your all fours position for your final exercise of class. We have our bear crawls, toe taps coming up. So pressing up onto all fours onto your tippy toes, and then you're going to tap out, out, and in. You have 8 more. 7, 6, 5. Try to keep your bum nice and low. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, nicely done. Let's go ahead and finish up today's class with a few stretches. So arch your back, look up, round your spine, look down. And now let's go ahead and press back into a downward facing dog for a few deep breaths here. Just releasing any tension in your lower back. Maybe pedal out your feet if that feels good for you. And release, come back down to all fours and shift back into a well-deserved child's pose. Let's take a few deep breaths here. And release. Let's tuck our arm behind our head for a tricep extension stretch. And release, switch sides. Last breath here, and slowly release and make your way down to a comfortable seated position. Reach one of your arms across your chest and pull gently on your arm. Take a few breaths here. And go ahead and switch sides. And slowly release. Reach your arms up overhead One last quick breath and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me in today's 15-minute upper body and core workout. If you enjoyed today's class, don't forget to leave me a comment, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with a friend or family member. I hope you're having a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.